up? It is Jill, and today we are doing another hashtag HollyJilly holiday video. Now, a couple weeks ago, I did 101 gift ideas for her, and you guys really loved it and really wanted to see a 101 gift ideas for him video. So today, that is what we are doing. So just like in my last gift guide, I am doing a range of items from super affordable to a little bit of bigger presents that you might want to ask a parent for. But I definitely wanted to make sure I got a ton of affordable options in there, and that is why I want to talk about a really cool app that I've talked about on this channel before because I've used it a ton, and that is Poshmark. And thank you to Poshmark for sponsoring this video today. Poshmark is basically an app where you can sell your old clothes that you don't wear anymore and make some money back, and also buy used clothing, and also sometimes not used clothing. Sometimes people are selling things on there that literally still have tags on them, which is amazing. But it's all for a discounted price, which makes it super affordable. So right in the beginning of this video, I'm gonna give you a couple ideas of some things that you guys can definitely check out on Poshmark for whoever the him is that you're shopping for. And of course, they also have a women's section and a kids section. So even though this is 101 gifts for him, if you're still looking for gifts for her or for a kid in your life, then definitely check out Poshmark for that as well. And best of all, the Poshmark app is totally free, and when you sell things, you get to keep 80% of the profit, so like the majority of what you're selling it for. So make sure you download Poshmark. I'm gonna have a link for you down below, and you can use my code to get $5 off your first purchase, and the first day that you sign up for the app, all shipping is 99 cents on your first order. So definitely make sure that you take advantage of that right away. And now let's go ahead and get into the gift ideas. So first up, I have some ideas of some things you could check out on Poshmark. Number one would be a flannel because they're super popular right now, and two would be jeans because everyone always needs a new pair of jeans. You could also look into getting someone a leather jacket, which is always a classic piece, or an army jacket, which is a little bit different and something that they probably don't already have. You can never go wrong with a beanie, especially if you're living in a colder climate, and jogger pants have become super popular this year as well, so definitely check those out. And what guy doesn't love a funny graphic tee, whether it be your boyfriend or your brother or your dad? My dad loves funny graphic tees, so you can definitely check those out on Poshmark as well. And of course, a belt. Everyone needs a new belt every once in a while, and it's one of those things that people don't want to buy for themselves. Number 9 on my list is a new laptop case. Next up, we have a Henschel backpack. So convenient and like the best quality backpacks ever. Next up is a cooking knife set for any cooks in your life. Number 12 is a Fitbit for any fitness nerds or people who are trying to get back in shape. A tablet is always a great gift to give or get. The new PS4 would be super exciting to get, and to go with the PS4, you're gonna want some really fun video games. Star Wars Battlefront is so fun, check it out. Wireless Beats headphones, these are amazing. My roommate is obsessed with them for working out. So once again, great for anyone who's trying to get in shape in the new year. The 1001 TV shows you must watch before you die book. This is so cool. I'm pretty sure you can get it at Urban. I actually got it last Christmas and I'm obsessed with it. Next up is a pair of slippers because guys have really sensitive feet. That's basically what I've learned from living with guys. Next up is a framed note from you. I actually gave this to my dad one year with a little saying that we always say to each other, and it's like one of his favorite gifts ever, and definitely my favorite gift that I've ever given him. A new watch is always a fun thing to receive. If you know any gamers, there are these old style video game systems that you can connect your iPhone to, and it feels like you're playing with a joystick. It's really cool. I'm pretty sure that you can get them at Urban, so check it out there. A new wallet or card holder, maybe a nicer one that they wouldn't normally buy for themselves. Cards Against Humanity for anyone in your life who has a sort of sick sense of humor. A new razor set is a really great gift to get, and to go with the razor set, you might want to buy them some aftershave for when they're done using their new razors. A new guitar pick is always a great gift, maybe a custom one with like your face on it. That would be probably a funny gift to give to someone. And if you know any movie geeks, you could definitely buy them a gift card to the movie theater. I would love this because I love seeing movies and they are so expensive, so that would be an awesome gift. New running shoes, once again, great for anyone who likes to work out or is trying to get in shape for the new year. A little basket of their favorite snacks is always an amazing gift. I'm a big snacker, so if someone just wrapped up a bag of salt and vinegar chips, I would be pretty happy when I opened it. The Settlers of Catan board game, to be honest, never played this, but I've always been dying to, and I think that it's something that a guy would really love to get. An Apple Watch, any tech nerd's dream because they can do like everything from their watch. I have a friend who's like obsessed with his. A 10 Tree sweatshirt. These are like these really fancy sweatshirts that are sort of expensive, but apparently really, really nice, high quality. A new poster for their bedroom is always a good call of their favorite band or YouTuber or something. VR goggles would be a super cool gift, and if you don't have enough money to buy the really big, fancy, expensive Samsung ones, then you can definitely just get the Google Cardboard ones, which also work really well. Next up would be a new fancy longboard for any skaters. If you have any photographers in your life, then a new camera case is always a good bet. And you can never go wrong with a gift card to their favorite store if you don't know them that well, or just a general gift card with some money on it. That way they can spend it however they want. Next up, a Spotify subscription. I pay for my Spotify myself, so if someone paid for a year of my Spotify, that would be awesome. Another movie nerd gift, their favorite soundtrack from their favorite movie, but maybe on vinyl, which would be so cool. I have my favorite Disney movies on vinyl and I'm obsessed. You never go wrong with a new scarf for someone who lives in a cold climate. Next, we have a bar set for anyone who is over 21 in your life and maybe has a bar cart and wants some things to go on it. That would be cool. Next is a record player, always a great gift. And instead of buying them records, you could actually buy them a table to hold the record player. I actually have one right back there and I love it. An Xbox Live subscription card would be great for any Xboxers in your life. The next gift might be for just people who you're really close with, and that's Calvin Klein boxers. You can never go wrong with these because they're super nice, but you definitely want to make sure that you're close enough with the person to buy them some underwear. Next up would be a cool pocket knife for any knife collectors. One of my good friends loves collecting knives, so I know if I found some cool, like, super old pocket knife, he would geek out over that. A classic gift, cologne. You really can't go wrong with something like this, especially for your boyfriend if you want him to smell a certain way. The long Vizio wireless speaker bar. I am dying to get one of these to go with my television, and it also connects to your phone. I've just heard that it's really amazing. Next up would be a robe, maybe for that one family member in your life who just really needs to start wearing a robe around the house. One of those fancy water bottles with an infuser inside of it. That way you can put fruit or whatever you want inside of there and your water will taste amazing. Once again, for anyone 21 plus in your life, one of those wall mounts that has a little beer can opener on it and catches the bottle caps. I always thought those would be so cool to have. Or alternately, they actually sell beer glasses where the bottom of the glass has a little place where you can open your beer and then pour it in. Also really cool. A new passport cover for anyone who really loves to travel. This next one sounds sort of lame, but I wrote down keychain, but they're really cool keychains with like their favorite sports team or like whatever sort of thing that they would like. You could find the one that they would actually really like to have on their keys. Once again, a gift for a musician. They're actually these little punchers that can make picks out of pretty much anything you put in there, which I think is pretty cool. Of course, you can't go wrong with giving someone an external phone charger. Next up, a gourmet spice kit for any cooks that you may be buying for this year. And if you have a little bit of money to spend, these next two presents are great. A signed baseball or a signed football for whatever sports guy is in your life. They'll love it, trust me. An iTunes gift card, this is like my go-to for my cousin and I never know what to get him, so it's always a safe bet. These next couple are for people who work at desks. They actually have mini desk games. So I found mini beer pong, so funny. Mini golf, and not like mini golf, but like on your table, mini golf, and a mini skee ball. And they just like sit on your desk and then when you're bored at work, you can play with them. Next is actually a bucket list set, which is basically this thing that helps you set up your bucket list and keep track of it, which is so cool. Another great gift for people who are at desks and maybe like to have some plants on their desk. You can actually buy plants that grow out of like their favorite kind of beer can or things like that, which I think is really cute. A nice masculine way to have plants in your life. There are these really cute glasses that you can buy that have a line in the middle, and the top say optimist, and on the bottom say pessimist, and it's like a pun with that glass half full, half empty thing. I don't know, I just thought that those were sort of cute. Of course, you could go with the classic, a flask, maybe a really nice leather one. They also sell foodie dice, which I think would be cool for any foodies in your life, where basically you roll it and it tells you what kind of meat you should cook and what kind of side dish and what kind of spices you should use, and it makes you come up with a dish based on those things, which I think would be really cool. Next is the collector's edition of any of their favorite movie sets. Of course, you can never go wrong with a puzzle for maybe an uncle or your grandpa. For any writers in your life, the 642 Things to Write About book will definitely help them get over that writer's block. They sell these really cute mugs too that actually have the person's zodiac sign on it, but like in stars. They're really pretty, you should definitely check them out. If you have any Harry Potter nerds in your life, I know I'm one and I have a ton in my life, you can buy them a sweatshirt with their Hogwarts house written on it. Oil pulling is the new hot thing in teeth whitening, so if you want to, you could buy someone an oil pulling kit. Next up is a sushi set for any sushi addicts in your life. I'm obsessed with mine, so I think they would love it. Little pencils that look like drumsticks for the drummers. Of course, giant playing cards are really fun for any card addicts in your life. I've given that to a friend before and he loved it. A framed LP record from their favorite band would be something really cool to give them to hang in their room. Of course, a drone. You can't really go wrong with such an awesome gift like that. A new camera would be an absolutely amazing gift, and you can sort of tailor the camera to whatever kind of photography or videography they're into. Sunglasses are always a safe bet for someone. A panini press, because that would be so much fun. You can make so many things in panini presses too. They're not just for paninis. Bookends would be an awesome gift. You can get these really traditional ones for anyone who's a little bit more traditional in your life, or really cool sort of hipster ones for anyone a little bit younger. If you know any golfers, you can buy them a pack of games at their favorite golf course. My dad gets that every year and absolutely loves it. If you know anyone who plays hockey or really likes hockey, you can buy these coat hangers that hang on the wall and actually look like a hockey stick, which would be so cool for a hockey-themed bedroom. Of course, a yoga mat, which can be used for so much more than yoga, just general working out at home. It's convenient to have something like that. A new travel mug is always good for people who are always drinking coffee on the go in the morning. New cufflinks for anyone super fancy in your life. Those really cool stone drink chillers that you keep in the freezer, but it won't water your drink down. Those look so awesome too. You could introduce your boyfriend to the magic of dry shampoo. I feel like most guys don't know what this is and seriously fall in love with it once they find out. So you could always go with something like that. And to go along with that, a nice manly bath wash would do them well. And also one of those loofahs that actually has the soap already infused in it. I think that would be really cool. The classic gift for men, the George Foreman grill. What man has been obsessed with this at one point in their lives? For anyone who's super into wine and food, you can buy them one of those books where they can keep track of what they drank with what they ate and what they liked and what they didn't like. Next up is a cutting board that actually holds your recipe for you. That way you don't have to like look around for it. A nutcracker is always a cute gift to receive during the holidays. Plus they have really fancy ones now for people who are actually into that stuff. An Instax Fujifilm camera, and you can buy them the mini one or maybe the bigger one that prints out the really big photos. Those are cool too. A charging phone case, about the most convenient thing a person could get. One of those phone cases that actually prints out the photos straight from your phone. So cool. A new pair of Yeezys. Obviously these are the best, and any guy would freak out over getting them. And number 101 on our list is maybe some nice skincare products that they might be too embarrassed to buy for themselves. Whew, and there it is again, 101 gifts, this time for him. I hope that you found this helpful. I want to remind you again to go check out Poshmark if you're looking for a really affordable way to shop for clothing items for the men or women or kids in your life. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!